Well, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. GoodTimesWithScar here, and welcome back to StudTech, where we take modded building to the extreme. And we're here in the frontiers of StudTech, working on our Old West fort, where we're going to make one super awesome old-fashioned bathroom and weapons locker. So let's get this episode underway. Welcome back to the frontier here, and I have put a ton of work into the fort recently to just get it all wrapped up and ready to go. We've got so many amazing little details now built into the design. The landscaping with these collapsible carpenter's blocks, which are incredible to really, enhance the landscape. The walls are all formed along this section here. We still have some more work to do, but we're really getting there. As you can see, look at this. It's all designed all the way across there, looking very beautiful. And then back here on this design, we have all of our cut down trees designed across here. We have a little hammock set up right there, and then the walls are all decorated. And as you can see, there's some giant stumps, from the people who built the fort, getting the wood and all that good stuff. And yeah, lots and lots of beautiful little details. So let's head right inside where we're going to be working today. And as you can see, I have replaced the ceiling with a different material, and that is just standard oak, and I think it really brings out all the details in the rooms and all that good stuff, and just lots and lots of more little details. I love those little suitcases and backpacks under the staircase. Originally was going to do a little Harry Potter thing down there, but decided not to. And then of course we'll be working in that little room over there, and then heading upstairs is our main project for today, and that is the bathroom. So we are going to grab our palette of materials and we're going to take a look here. So I've gone into DecoCraft and I've made some of these beautiful little, hand towels and shower heads and of course toilets and all that good stuff all set up and ready to go. So let's get into it. So these are marble. I've used the Chisel 2 mod to create these two beautiful designs, and we're just going to jump right into it. So we're going to go like that, and we're just going to create this basic pattern going across here like this. So the main material of this room is going to be marble, and that's what we're going to use for the shower. Oh, hello, you are not correct. Let me cut you out. There we go. And then we will, chisel some additional materials to make that all happen for the shower. So yeah, it's been fun to really get this place all wrapped up and ready to go. So we are nearing completion on the build. So we have some deciding to do about what we want to do with the series and all that good stuff. And we'll be coming up with more of that in the future builds. Okay, next I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this plain material like that, and that will become our shower. All right, next we are going to make the all the cool little designs that will make up the shower's detail. So let's jump over here and we'll grab that, and we'll just get a couple basic slabs here. I'm going to take one set over there, and then I'm going to create some of these guys. There we go. And I'm going to cut you in half, and I'm going to make just a small section of those. Beautiful, that'll work for now. And I'll clear that out, grab that, and now it's time to place down the toilet, okay? So we gotta find a cool place to put our toilet. I think that's a great place. This is amazing. Look at how beautiful that toilet is. I just wanna pull that chain and just goof around with whatever this thing is. So I guess this is old-fashioned toilets where they had it kind of up at the ceiling, I guess, so the water could come down. And yeah, I don't know exactly why the top of the toilet was so high back in the day. Maybe one of you guys out there knows and you can explain it to me, because I've got no idea. So that's a thing. Anyway, let's put the sink right about there. Looking good, looking good. Now we have a sink faucet outward, and you guessed it, that's a sink faucet inward. So I don't know exactly what the difference is. So I'm just gonna go with that one, I guess. So I think that one will look cool. Then we got a body towel, and we've got some toilet paper, which is very important. So we'll get our toilet paper set up and ready to go. Where do we want it? Right there, I guess? Yeah, that looks good. Beautiful. Okay, let's see here. Let's actually drop down this material along here. This will help us kind of distinguish the rest of the bathroom off from the rest. There we go. We'll get that across there. Now these blocks all across here need to be removed and replaced with carpenter's blocks. We'll do that in just one moment. And then these are the same over here. So yeah, let me get some carpenter's blocks and I'll be right back. I think I can say this is probably my favorite room in the entire house. I just love the peaceful nature of it, and of course that light up there. I just really love this little library that we built in our last episode. I think it came out just excellent and just the way that I wanted. Let me know, what is your favorite room so far in the house now that we've completed so many of these different little rooms here and there. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. All right, so I've moved this black 1 block. So as you can see, I've moved this 1, 2, and then on this 3rd block here, I cut it in half by placing this across here. So I think that looks pretty good, and I've replaced all of these blocks along here with the carpenter's blocks, which carpenter's blocks are amazing. Look at this. We can have our wood design for the outside, and in the interior here, we can have this cool little marble surround. Isn't that like the most amazing thing ever? I mean, carpenter's blocks are so cool. Okay, there we go. And it looks like I need an extra milk chocolate block. And it doesn't look like I have one, so I'll have to chisel it up, chisel it up. There we go, and that's my chisel song. There we go. And we'll put that across there. And this is really shows how amazing carpenter's blocks are. We can put one right there, and we can put another one on that side. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Haha, I love it. Okay, so on the side over here, what we're going to do is we're going to place these blocks along there like that. There we go. And then we'll cut these pieces in there like so. And we'll bring these all the way over there. Now, you might be noticing there's quite a few inconsistencies. We'll clean those up. Don't worry. There we go. Put those across there like that. And then we'll cut these down. So similar to what we've done elsewhere, it's just this is the bathroom. So we kind of want to keep things, you know, kind of a nice kind of tile, marble-ish things because it's easy for the wood not to get all ruined by all the moisture of the bathroom. There we go. So there we go. Got that. Awesome. Look at that. It's all beautiful in here now. And of course, we got a nice little window to keep things all light and bright and airy. Okay, so next we need to do is we need to start bringing, oh my gosh, things just got a little dark in here. Things just got a little dark. I apologize about that. We'll light things back up. There we go. Sweet. We do need a mirror. So in a little bit, we need to head back to Scar's Furniture Carpentry Headquarters and get ourselves a mirror because we need a mirror that will go across here. Okay. So then continuing this design across, as you can see, we're just bringing this all the way up here like that. Beautiful, wonderful. And then let's see here. You know what? I think what we're going to do, we're going to make this entire wall across here, carpenter's blocks. But before I get to that, because I'll do that off camera, we'll just work on this design. So instead of wood, we're doing, of course, marble inside the shower. It just kind of fits and goes with the theme, of course, you know, because you don't want a bunch of wood in the bathroom or in the shower area. There we go, looking good. And then we'll take our faucets and all that good stuff and incorporate them in here. That'll look great. There we go. Put those across there. And yeah, so let me get some more carpenter's blocks going in here and I'll be right back. Look at that. Things are starting to come together. So let's finish up this section. And then I want to talk to you guys about a little problem I had here. So let's continue to put our panels here. So I replaced, of course, all of this with the beautiful carpenter's blocks. Let's see. Let's actually take one of these ones. So we'll just jump into our chisel here. And we'll just take this and then we'll replace it with these guys. There we go. And we'll finish up this piece right there. Awesome. That should have just enough to finish up everything. So I need a mirror like we talked about right there. So I got a DecoCraft mirror and was testing it out. And what I found was you can't place it down with the sink in place. So let's actually replace that with this one. There we go. So I can't place a mirror when the faucet is right there. I don't know why. So I went to Plan B and I found these hardened ice pieces, part of the Biomes of Plenty mod. And we're going to place those like that. And that's going to be our mirror. And I think that'll look pretty good. I think that'll look good enough. It's not exactly what I wanted, but I think it'll work. Let me cut that out, replace that so we don't have ice sticking through there. And there we go. Plan B, there we go. That's how we do it. We get a problem like that and we solve it right away by coming up with a quick, fast solution like that. And I think it came out pretty nice in the end, actually. There we go. And let's see, this one goes like that. That cuts in there like so. And this is one of my favorite designs in the house is these upper level designs that I did up here. I wanted the actual design to be a little different than the downstairs. And no, I can't put it there with my toilet paper. I might move the toilet paper. We'll see about that. We'll see. And then I just give my mirror just a little extra definition. There we go. And then this piece, see how that doesn't quite line up? Let's move those over just a smidge. There we go. And there we go. Looking beautiful. Awesome. And now let's take our soap and then let's find somewhere in here to put our soap. Let's do our soap like right about there. Looking good, looking good. And let's do our shower head. Let's do our shower head right about there. And of course, our tub faucets. Tub faucets go right there. We'll get some water, fill that in, and make it all look all realistic and awesome. Uh-oh. There's nowhere for our bath towel. Oh no, we can't get it on anything. Oh, dang it. Well, maybe I'll be able to find somewhere. I don't think there's anywhere to put that. Unfortunately, my friends, I don't think that's going to be an option. But yeah, so give me 1 second. Let me kind of get some lighting set up, and I'll be right back. All right, and welcome back. So let's head upstairs and see our brand new bathroom. So let's round the corner and into our living quarters area, and there it is. There's our brand new bathroom, looking super fancy with our marble shower. Now, one thing I think would look cool is once we get the water, of course, in the tub, but also put a comb and a brush on the edge of the marble here. We have our toilet paper, of course, and our improv mirror sink, and all looking very fancy with our bath mat. And yeah, I think this room came out really nice, but we have much more work to do downstairs. So let's round the corner of this room here, and let's get right into it. So we need to quickly build our weapons locker. So I'm going to sneak on inside like so. And I'm going to put these jail doors, which are super cool. Put the little sensor down. There we go. Put the little sensor right here. And as you can see, this looks so cool going into the future armory. All right, let's switch over to our other block here. And these, of course, are our Flans mod materials. So these are how we make guns and vehicles and all that good stuff. So we're going to put those along here like, let's see, this one goes right here. So yeah, oh, hello, you are now inside my wall. And I wouldn't mind if you just give me my little block back. Thank you. I don't know the wall monster over there just ate it, I guess. Anyway, let's get back to work. And yeah, so how are you? Doing good? Monsters are eating my blocks, but that's fine. I don't care. I'm not picky. There we go. And let's see, let's grab out this block right here. And now it's really dark. Now you guys can't see anything. And as you can imagine, I'm super sorry. There you go. All right, put that down once again. And you know what I'm kind of feeling like? I'm just going to open that up. Oh, wow, that provided a lot of light. Wow, look at all the light that brought in for us. Okay, so let's see what we can do about adding shelves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some shelving units going straight up like so. And let me grab those back. Everything is trying to eat my blocks today, as you can imagine. Look, stole them again. I want them back. Don't take them from me. That's rude. There we go. Gonna put these along here. So what these will allow us to do is do something kind of cool, and that'll be put all of our different weapons and all sorts of good stuff along this wall. And I think that'll make this area look extra cool. And it's just something nice to have next to our cool little office. There we go. I'm gonna put that like that because this is gonna be a tight entrance through here a little bit. So I'm just gonna replace that like that. I think that'll look good. I was hoping to catch that extra block, but I feel like it just disappeared on us because it's not in our inventory. Well, we are having a lot of really good luck right now. As you guys noticed, I'm having some great luck with blocks being eaten, blocks disappearing on us. Oh, but I think we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Don't worry. All right, there we go. And then we need ourselves a bit of milk chocolate. There we go. I'm going to grab that. And I'm going to swap that block in there like so. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I'm going to bring that in there like that. Oh, we need to fix that block. There we go. Just a little placemaking. There we go. Fix all those up. Now this thing, I'm going to probably remove that. So don't worry about that because that looks a little hokey dokey. So we may fix that up. And I'm going to come in. Oh, yeah, that looks good. I like that a lot, actually. And that will look really cool. So this room is a bit inspired by a sporting goods store. It's called, well, there's quite a few different ones that are a lot like it, but the one I'm thinking of is called Cabela's. And they had these special, like, I forgot what they call them, like white glove rooms or something, where they bring out the fancy, like, guns or fishing rods or something along those lines. And they're all, like, super duper expensive. So they have them, like, they bring out with, like, white gloves on. They're like, oh, very delicate. But I just remember looking at one from a distance behind the velvet rope that separates the common folk from the white glove apparently treated people, I guess. I don't know. But I just remember looking in on there, and I was like, oh, look at all those cool things in there. Like, there were some really cool looking fishing rods and all sorts of cool stuff. So that's what this room is inspired by. There we go. It's always good to find fun and exciting little inspirations from the real world and incorporate them into your mining and your crafting builds. Oh, hello. You just open right up, don't you? There we go. Well, we've got our room nearly set up, so give me 1 second. Let me populate these shelves with all sorts of cool stuff, and I'll be right back. And welcome back, and we now have a bathroom and an armory all set up and ready to go in our house. And as you can see, look at this, watch this. We walk over that little pressure plate and the gates open revealing our super awesome new armory, all built up and ready to go. Look at those shelves, brimming with all sorts of different things. We've got bear traps and cannons and modification tables and all that good stuff. Look at these things. We can make all these vehicles and all that good stuff. And of course, look at all those TNTs and all sorts of good stuff all arranged and ready to go on our shelves, looking super fancy. Now, this area up here, still a work in progress, so we'll work on that in a little bit, but look at that place. It's super awesome. We'll close those gates. And there we go, my friends. I hope you enjoyed today, where we built a bathroom, we built armory, and all sorts of other great stuff. And well, guys, until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking time to watch my vids. And if you believe they deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later.